as the glimmering sunlight gleams off the grandiose buildings of Hiun City. We are going on a cruise! Hey guys, I'm DeoGenZ. Welcome to my Pokemon White walkthrough. Today, we are going to be taking a cruise on the Royal Issuh. That's the mighty vessel's name. And if you want to know when you yourself can take the Royal Issuh in your own game, then check the description below to see what times it can be taken at. It changes with the seasons, and it can only be accessed after you beat the Elite Four, but trust me, it is worth the trip. So, what is available to do on this ship? Some shuffleboard maybe? Some pools? Who knows? There's trainers. Or not. Okay, well there are trainers here, we just have to find them in this labyrinth of rooms. But while I do that, in the background, I will actually say what this episode's all about. I saw a comment the other day that said something to the extent of DeoGenZ, what do you do in life? Basically, what's my job and who am I as a person? And I thought about that, and it wasn't something that I could just answer in a comment, not in 500 characters or however many they give you. So I was figuring, since we've gone on this epic adventure, this Pokemon White walkthrough has been quite whimsical, I figured that you guys should kind of get a little bit of a window into who I am as a person. So starting off with the job thing, I don't have one, and I willfully so don't have one. It was a conscious decision of mine not to get a job, much like it was a conscious decision for me not to get my license and not to get a vehicle. Ever! So, this may sound kind of odd, peculiar, to the regular man's logic. Why wouldn't I want my license and car and privileges and things like that? Well, you see, I've got a bit of a different idea of privileges and freedom. Ah, here we go, here's a trainer. And I don't think I'll have time to really go on about all those theories I have. I suppose I could just save a theory per video for the future, whatever my next walkthrough will be. But what I can tell you now is that I don't have a job, and I don't have a car. And you might be thinking automatically, well, you must just be some kind of lazy slob, mooching off his parents and just playing Pokemon for the rest of his days. And in that, you would be incorrect. See, even though I don't have a job, I can almost assure you that I work 10 times harder than the average Joe who has a full-blown career and goes to do the 9-to-5 grind every day. And the reason for that is because I live on a 21-acre horse farm that needs constant tending to. And some of the minor tasks that I have to take care of are things like lifting water buckets, moving hay bales, moving grain bags, handling 1,000-pound idiots, aka the horses, and trust me, they are idiots when they're hungry, and also shoveling shit and maneuvering through piss. So that's what I do on a daily basis, and no, it doesn't sound like a glamorous job, but I'm serving the mighty beasts. I'm serving the horses. So I really don't see anything wrong in that. I think it is a noble quest that I'm on. And I don't have a car because I don't want the extra expense. I never want the debt, and I always saw it as really something to shackle you down more than give you freedom. I don't know what your relationship with your parents is, but mine is a good one, and I've never really been barred from going anywhere. So how I get around is through bicycle, public transportation, and also my friends. I'll get by with a little help from our friends, and I won't sing the next piece because that is illegal. Yeah, so I mean, I find alternate methods of transportation for myself, and also for environmental reasons. Cars are so inefficient, and it just kills me to know that we have the technology to eliminate that, and it's because of the big corporations that we won't see that for who knows how many years. So until I can fully construct a working solar vehicle or electric vehicle, I don't need a car. I don't. And I don't need a job. Now, you may wonder, what do you do all day, DeoGenZ, besides working for the horses and doing Pokemon walkthroughs like I do? Well, I do a lot of reading, and I do a lot of speculation, and I do a lot of intellectual feats. I do a lot of writing. I do a lot of expression. You see, this is what I mean by having freedom. A lot of people feel that freedom comes when you have a career and a car and you're quote-unquote successful. And this has actually been something that's been... oh, by the way, if you want to get off the boat, talk to that person. But we don't, so let's go on. Just want to mention that. But a lot of people define success in that manner. And you could see it all over this culture. And I'm speaking of American culture. If you're in another country watching me, I obviously can't speak for you because I don't know what it's like. But I'd love to hear how it is in your country. But in America, success is very much measured by the career, the vehicle, the house, the objects that you own. But really, I ask you, how free are those people when they have to go to a 9-to-5 job every single day and give away their precious time? Life is short, and until we get immortality going, which I am actually pretty sure will be happening in my lifetime, if not extended life for hundreds of years, but we won't go into that now. But time is so precious, and there is no job that could pay me the proper amount of money at this time in my life, being a high school graduate and nothing else. There's no job that could pay me the amount of money worth my time. My time is just simply too valuable. And it's not any sort of hubris, but you guys should realize that your time is more valuable than you think it is. And with my time in my hands, I truly get to do what I want. I don't spend my time desiring goods. I don't spend my time trying to keep up with the rat race, keep up with the Jones. I spend my time thinking about things, and I come up with solutions to big problems. I'd love to tell you what those all are, but look at that moon and those stars. Absolutely gorgeous. But we don't have time for that. So that's what my little window into my life is like, and hopefully you can understand where I'm coming from here, and how you can understand how I'm freer than most. Hopefully you could see that and become free yourself. I understand that some people already are stuck with shackles on their legs because they have debt to pay off, and I'm sorry for you, but once you relinquish that debt, try and consider living a more fiscally responsible life and getting back true freedom. Now, as for my future, college-wise, I'm going to become a captain. I'm going to Fort Schuyler in August, and originally, if you follow my videos, you would know that I was originally going to Australia to go obtain a bachelor's degree in environmental science. But my course has changed, much like this ship's course has changed. And after being unable to procure a loan for Australia, I had to rearrange my game plan. So now I'm going to get my captain's license for unlimited tonnage vessels, and I will explore the world, across the seas and beyond. I'm DeoGenZ, and I'll see you tomorrow, guys.